students, now let us study the preparation methods of aldehydes and ketones. Now, the first method we already seen in the introduction and again in the 11th standard. That is very important method of preparation of the aldehydes and ketones from the alcohols. We know the definition of aldehydes. Aldehydes are the first oxidation products of primary alcohols and ketones are the first oxidation products of secondary alcohol. Now that method is here. That is the preparation of aldehydes and ketones by oxidation of alcohols. Now first is the take by oxidation of primary alcohol. Suppose ethyl alcohol, ethanol. Now CH3, CH2, OH. This is ethanol, primary alcohol. This on oxidation with acidified potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7 plus dilute H2SO4. When we react these two reagents, then there is formation of the nascent oxygen, atomic oxygen, which is responsible for the oxidation. Now the carbon atom on which OH group is there, the one of the hydrogen give here double bond. At the same time, this hydrogen get detached. Now this both hydrogen and this oxygen form the water, and here is CH3 C double bond OH. Now what is this? This is the aldehyde. The name of this aldehyde is acetaldehyde or ethanol. So always in the examination they ask us, how will you prepare ethanol from ethanol? Then write down this reaction with the nomenclature, and this is very important reaction for the preparation of aldehydes. In this way we can prepare any aldehyde by using the corresponding, that is alcohol. So ethyl alcohol on oxidation with that of the K2Cr2O7 dilute H2SO4 gives the aldehyde. The name of that aldehyde is acetaldehyde or ethanol. Now, similarly the secondary alcohols gives, that is the ketone. Now here the secondary alcohol used is the secondary propyl alcohol. Now this secondary propyl alcohol is also called as the isopropyl alcohol. Now see the formula CH3 CH3, and this OH is there on the second carbon containing one hydrogen only. Therefore it is the secondary alcohol. The name, IUPAC name of this alcohol is propan-2-ol. 3 carbon atoms, propan-2-ol. It is the secondary alcohol. So it also on oxidation with the acidified potassium dichromate with the nascent oxygen give the propanol. In this way there is the mechanism, these two hydrogen atom and this oxygen form the water molecule, and here is the propanone. That is also called as the acetone or dimethyl ketone, but propanone is the IUPAC name. Similarly, in examination they may ask, how will you prepare propanone from propanol or to propanol or propan-2-ol? Now write down this reaction for that. Now come to the second method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. This is also very important method. This is from the acyl chloride. In 11th standard I tell you what is the general formula of acyl chloride. Only such general formula R C double bond O Cl. Not there is any oxygen again. Now this is the R C double bond O, so this is the acyl chloride. If the R is the CH3 group, that is called as the acetyl chloride. We directly take here the example of preparation of aldehyde from the acyl chloride. The reagent used is the lead barium sulfate. That is catalyst is used, lead barium sulfate, PbBaSO4, and hydrogen is used there. That is the hydrogenation reaction. This preparation of only aldehydes. First C, aldehyde directly gives the acyl chloride directly gives the aldehydes with the hydrogen. Very simple reaction. This chlorine is replaced by one of the hydrogen atom of this hydrogen molecule, and remaining hydrogen atom and Cl from the HCl. Here only the hydrogen chlorine is replaced by the hydrogen. So that is the acetaldehyde is formed. you can prepare any aldehyde by this method, because the hydrogen is there compulsory on the carbonyl carbon, and so if we use any acyl chloride, the corresponding aldehydes are formed. This is acetaldehyde or ethanol. Now preparation of ketones are slightly different than that of the aldehydes from the acyl chlorides. Now here first the acyl chloride are converted. How the acyl chlorides are obtained? Now the acyl chlorides are obtained. Here acyl chloride is directly we use, but here the reagent dialkyl cadmium is first we have to obtain, then we obtain the ketone. Now how this dimethyl cadmium is formed? Now this is the particular dimethyl cadmium. If we want general formula, then that is the R2CD, that is the dialkyl cadmium, that is the general reaction we can also write. But here I take the example. Now this is the ethanoyl chloride, that is the acetyl chloride is same, that is the ethanoyl chloride or acetyl chloride same. But take the two molecules here. For aldehyde we take only the one molecule of ethanoyl chloride or acetyl chloride, but here remember that two molecules of ethanoyl chloride are taken for the preparation of ketones, and this new reagent is there required for the preparation of ketone, and the name of this reagent is the dimethyl cadmium. Now how it is obtained dimethyl cadmium? First we have to prepare dimethyl cadmium, and then we can prepare the acetone or any ketone by using that dimethyl cadmium with the acetyl chloride. But how the dimethyl cadmium is formed? Now dimethyl cadmium is formed from the Grignard reagent. Now see this reaction. This is the methyl magnesium chloride, that is the Grignard reagent, you know that. Now this is the Grignard reagent. Take the two molecules of Grignard reagent and first treated this with cadmium chloride. Now we obtain, that is the dimethyl cadmium. Only these two chlorine groups are replaced by the two methyl groups. So this is CH3 twice CD, CdCl2. Here these two chlorine atoms are replaced by the two alkyl groups. And then this magnesium, two molecules of magnesium chloride. Here chlorines are 2 plus 2, that is the 4. Here also chlorine 2 multiply 2 is equal to 4. Magnesium is also 2 here. Only take the one molecule of cadmium chloride. We obtain the one molecule of dialkyl cadmium, and Grignard reagent's molecule must taken 2. And the magnesium chloride, that is byproduct form, is also 2. Now this reaction is first, and after that this is the first step, and then we obtain the ketone. Now this dimethyl cadmium I take here, which is prepared from the Grignard reagent, and take the same reagent for the preparation of ketone, that is the acetyl chloride, but only two molecules are taken. Here is also only replacement of this chlorine by the methyl group. As there are the two methyl groups, the molecules are also 2 of acetyl chloride. The two chlorine atoms of each, that is the acetyl chloride, is replaced by the methyl group. Now this is propanone is formed, and these two chlorine and this cadmium again form the cadmium chloride. That means cadmium chloride again, that is the regenerated, which is used first, that is again regenerated in the second step, and in this way we obtain the propanone or acetone. But we can prepare any ketone from this reaction, because if we use here any acid chloride and if we use here any dialkyl cadmium, you can obtain the symmetrical as well as unsymmetrical ketone also from this method. Now let us see which is the third method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Now let us see the third method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Now this is also very advantageous method of obtaining aldehyde and ketone. There is the two-step mechanism in this reaction. Stop writing and see here, everybody. Now, this is the ethane nitrile, or it is also called as the methyl cyanide. The another name of this is the methyl cyanide or methyl nitrile also the name of this compound, or only write down the ethane word because two carbon atom and nitrite. Now this is the methyl cyanide or ethane nitrile or methyl nitrile also called for this. Now here this is the reduction, basically reduction reaction. When we add hydrochloric acid on this stannous chloride, there is a formation of the nascent hydrogen. Now two atomic hydrogens are formed. Out of them, suppose one attacks on this carbon. As carbon have the, now become there are the 5 bonds, so one bond shift on this nitrogen. There is the negative charge on nitrogen. Now the remaining another hydrogen atom attached to that nitrogen. See here. Now see CH3, CH, this attack on this carbon, one hydrogen, this bond shift, so here is only double bond, and this nitrogen get attract this hydrogen, and this HCl remains with this molecule again. Due to the lone pair of electrons on that of nitrogen, this HCl remains on that molecule. Now the name of this molecule is ethaneamine. Now this is the imine group, and this is hydrochloride. Ethaneamine hydrochloride. Now in the second step there is the acid hydrolysis. We know that H3O plus means acid hydrolysis. And what is in acid hydrolysis? Only addition of water molecule. But here water molecule add in this way. See here, very important. Now this oxygen atom of the water directly attached to this double bond. Here, see here, CH3, C. I write here double bond in this way. This double bond. This oxygen of water and this hydrogen is there. Now this is the aldehyd we obtain because we are seeing the preparation methods of aldehydes and ketone. This is the aldehyd. Now what is remaining now? Now this NHCl is there and these two hydrogen atoms of the water. So totally there are the 4 hydrogen atoms, this nitrogen and chlorine. So this is the ammonium chloride as the byproduct. Very important reaction, and mechanism is also very interesting in this reaction. Always ask into the examination. Now this is, in this way we obtain the ethanol. Now see the second example. How we obtain the that is aromatic aldehydes. This is. Now this is the benzene ring C6H5. Here maybe you can draw the benzene ring here. Now this is the benzonitrile. Benzonitrile. As this is ethane nitrile, this is benzonitrile. Similarly, the nascent hydrogen are obtained on reaction with this SnCl2 and HCl, and this nascent hydrogen here also one of the hydrogen attack on this carbon atom. At the same time this bond shift here, there is the negative charge, the another hydrogen attached to that negative charge. Now see C6H5CH now here double bond NH, and this HCl remains with this molecule. So the name of this is the benzaimine hydrochloride. This is benzaimine hydrochloride. Very simple. First step, only addition of 2 hydrogen atoms, one on this carbon and another on this nitrogen, but here remember only double bond is there. Then on acid hydrolysis means addition of water molecule. Now this oxygen is directly attached to this double bond. See here, this double bond I draw in this way. Now this is C6H5, C double bond, and this hydrogen is there. Now hydrogen is compulsory in aldehydes. And what is remaining? These 2 hydrogen and this is NHCl that form the NH4Cl. Now this is the benzaldehyde. In this way, aromatic aldehyde are also obtained by this method. Now another reagent we can also that is use here. That is also very good reducing agent. The name of that reducing agent is diisobutyl aluminium hydride. What is diisobutyl aluminium hydride? It can be written in this way also. Aluminium hydride isobutyl. Same. This diisobutyl aluminum hydride, write in this way, or aluminum hydride isobutyl. That is not the another reagent, same reagent, only two different names we can write in this shortcut. That is the language. Now, and this is also when followed by the acid hydrolysis gives the aldehyd. Here I only show the in one step here. Now see here. Here also this aluminum, diisobutyl aluminum hydride give the nascent hydrogen. But I use here the such a nitrile which contain this double bond in the R group. Now see, this is a very advantageous method because in this method there is reduction only of this cyanide and not this double bond. Double bond remains as it is, that is restored. So advantage of this reaction is that double or triple bond present in the nitrile cannot be reduced. Only there is reduction of the cyanide group. Only there is reduction of the cyanide group. And therefore what happened? We obtain such aldehyde in which that double bond remains as it is. That is restored. Now see here also this write down similarly we can no change in this group. Now here only this CH in the first step, double bond NH in this way. And after acid hydrolysis, addition of oxygen on that directly that double bond and hydrogen is there and the NH3 that is the ammonia is formed in this reaction as the byproduct. Now the name of this compound is pent3 nitrile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the third carbon there is the double bond, so ene is there and this is pent3 nitrile and the compound obtained is the pent3 enal, that is the IUPAC name. Now this is the our third method of preparation of aldehydes.